Good morning. It's a lovely day, and I am on day 2 of an exclusively carnivore diet. And I'll tell you what, I feel great. I'm done with the standard American diet, the sad diet. I feel good, I have energy, and I have no pain. Zero pain. And I just want that for everyone. You know, for years, the last few years, I became more functional in spite of the standard American diet by using an ozone generator and an ozone system daily in order to stay healthy and keep my immune system somewhat working, and to keep my energy level somewhat functioning. Anyway, I want to hike the Appalachian Trail, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know how I was going to do it. One, I'd wind up in so much pain from carrying my backpack after, 8 hours, that it would be hard to sleep, even on an nice air mattress on the ground. So now I don't have that issue. The other issue was I was thinking, well, how can I bring my ozone generator with me? And I thought, well, I could, fix up my mom's old van and take it, park it, say, at Neal's Gap, take a shuttle to the approach trail, and walk to my vehicle. At least I could use it every 2-3 days. I'm doing that way. But I don't have to do that. I feel better on a carnivore diet. I have more energy and less pain than I ever did with ozone. Why? Because, well, for one, I'm not consuming foods that I obviously have an allergy to. 2, a lot of foods have oxalates, and oxalates really are not just bad for your kidneys, they're bad for your whole body. Anyway, and 3, I have far more energy now than I ever did using that ozone system. Now, mind you, my standard American diet was more like a keto diet. But the more carbs I still had, the worse I felt. So a couple of months ago, I went to using less than 20 carbs a day. And then in the last month, I've knocked it down to about 10 carbs per day. And now I'm just done with messing around with foods that leave my gut in turmoil. So I figure I can hike the Appalachian Trail. I'm hoping that the carnivore community will help support me. We'll see. I'm gonna have to make a lot of pemmican. Pemmican is where you dehydrate beef. The Indians used to just, use a rock and a cloth use 2 rocks and a cloth in between, and they put their meat on top, and they would just use a stone to grind it down into a powder. And then you render suet is the preferred, which suet comes from like the fat around the kidney area. And if you boil it, you boil off the water, and that's the best, I understand, for making pemmican. So So you add salt, and well, I'm going to add pepper too. And your fat, and that's what I plan on using to hike the whole AT. And everybody will probably go, ew, that's so boring. Well, you know what? What if we all ate to nourish our bodies instead of what tickles our tongues? I promise you, your idea that you have to tickle your tongue in order to eat is making you ill. Sardines are some of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. Now, I'm not talking anchovies with the heads and everything. I'm talking boneless, skinless sardines. The best way to eat them is in olive oil. And I pour the excess olive oil off and I add some hot sauce. And you know what? My body feels good. I may just have that for breakfast. I never thought I couldn't stand, I didn't eat them before 2 weeks ago. Anyway, I couldn't stand the thought of eating them for breakfast before, let alone doing maybe a 72-hour sardine challenge. But now I know I can do that because I feel so good after eating that. Anyway, just some food for thought. I hope you'll follow me on my journey. Right now I'm doing 4 miles a day at least. Last week I've averaged 4.5. I think I will kick it up to at least 5 miles a day this next week. We'll see. And I just wish for you all to have good health as well. Because I promise you, the standard medical advice you're getting is from doctors who aren't required, who haven't been required to take a course in nutrition. Number one. Number two, the courses in nutrition were designed by the American Dietary Association and the American Department of Agriculture. And I'll tell you what, they want to push carbs. And I'll tell you what, there's no scientific research that says you only need 4 ounces of protein a day. And that's what I went by for years. You only need meat about the size of a deck of cards. Well, you know what? That's just wrong. It's rubbish, because since I've reversed that, I'm feeling like $1 million. And so have a lot of other people, and so have other doctors. I'm following a slew of doctors that all eat this way too. Anyway, I'll put some of their names in the and links to their YouTube sites in the description below. And I hope you will consider changing to a healthier lifestyle, at least with keto diet. A couple of my favorite teachers are Dr. Mark Hyman, he's definitely keto, and Thomas DeLauer, definitely keto. Anyway, and that's who I've learned from in the last couple of years. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'm wishing and praying for your better health. Goodbye. God bless.